guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be doing my everyday but not everyday makeup routine. I'm going to show you guys what I do. This is what I do when I literally just like still want to look glam, still want to look put together. I just can't be bothered doing like a full beat, you know what I mean, like a full beat. So this is what I usually would do, and I thought I might show you guys. Let's begin. So I just like to go in with moisturizer just to literally moisturize my face so then I look like nice and dewy and glowy. Do you guys see a difference? Do you see that difference right there? Just like that. Do my lips as well. Just simple vibes, nothing crazy. Also like to come in with my airbrush Charlotte Tilbury spray just to give it that extra glow. When I start with my eyebrows, I like to go in with my LYS bronzer just to darken it a little bit, because as you can see it's very light at the moment. When I use the bronzer to make it darker, I usually find that it just looks so much better and it doesn't look as like fake, if that makes sense. So I just like to follow my natural hair. As you can see, there's not many, and then I just like to just, you know, just darken it. But I just like to use like a flat brush for that. You don't need anything, just literally anything flat is good enough. Like you don't need any special brush or anything like that. Once I'm kind of happy with it, remember eyebrows are sisters, not twins, but you still want to make it look as close as possible to sisters. All right, so after that I just like to go in with my Tower 28 concealer and just to conceal the eyebrows. This concealer is just a little bit lighter than the one that I have usually, and that's very deliberate because then it can actually, you know, make my eyebrows pop. So just go under. But yeah, as I was saying, eyebrows are definitely meant to be sisters, but you need to also make sure they're like not stepsisters. So try and have them as close as you can. Like obviously it's going to be hard when you're doing it yourself compared to when someone else does it to know if they are actually close. But I don't know, when it comes to eyebrows I don't really put in much effort, especially when I'm doing like a light beat. When I do a full beat though, nah, that's another thing. Just believe when I'm doing a full beat, like I'm taking my sweet time for the eyebrows. Once I'm kind of happy with that, I'm going to come back at the end and touch it up and like make it look a little bit cuter. But this is another thing I like to do. I actually discovered this method from watching this girl's YouTube video. I literally forgot her name. I need to remember it. She showed this hack that was so smart, but basically like you use the concealer that's a little bit lighter to like brush your eyebrows, and apparently like it gives it an illusion of like full brows. But like I still haven't mastered it yet, but do you see that? I low-key see the vision. I don't know if I need to practice a bit more, but I like it. Like it's kind of smart, very smart of her. I wish I remember who it was from though, I can't lie. I'm just gonna like try and tweak it as best as I can. I like to go in my Born This Way concealer. So this is the shade Sable, and then I'll just like put a bit, like just a little bit there, and then there, then there, and then not my nose yet, just like that. Just wait a little bit, a few seconds, then I like to go in with my beauty blender and then just blend that out. So we're just gonna wait a few more seconds and then we'll go in with the blender out to be enough. Always go up, so then you're like lifting your face. If you go down, it doesn't look good. Once I'm happy with that, I like to go in with my blush and just apply some on my cheeks. I like to also do that just to add a bit of color to my face so it's not too harsh. And I'm happy with that. I like to bring some in the forehead. Also, another step that I forgot to mention, which is very important, is like just putting a bit on your forehead. Don't actually add concealer, but just add like, let me give myself a bit more room because we know there's a lot of room up there. But yeah, you just do that, just a little bit, nothing crazy. Once I'm happy with my blush, obviously we're gonna add more. I like to go in with a lighter concealer. You can use any light concealer. This one is just the e.l.f. one. I literally got it from Target, so it's nothing special. This one you just wait a little bit, but you don't wait that long because then it'll dry up, and you don't want it to dry because if it dries up, it's gonna leave a mark. And there's nothing worse than when it leaves a mark because it's so hard to fix. And I just wanna blend that. Just like, you know. I know what you're probably thinking, like, what the heck, that looks scary. You just have to trust the process. With that first concealer, this lighter one, I just like to put it on my nose just because you can see there's like a little black dot there. So you just like to just to space it out. I also like to do this just so you know, kind of bring it all together. You don't add anything extra, you just kind of use what you already have to go in again with the bronzer, and just use a brush, any brush, and I just like to, you see, I like to use it as contour and as a bronzing. So then I like to go in with a much thicker brush, and then I like do a fake smile, like where my cheeks are really showing. And I'll just do that, so then it adds warmth to my face. Y'all see that? Blend that, let's bring it down there as well. Do you guys see that already? Going back with your blush, I like to put some there. I like to go a bit crazy with the blush. I feel like it's just fun, you know? Okay. Then I'm gonna go in with my pressed powder. Just use this one from MAC. It's a bit lighter, but I use it just for baking. And I just put that there. And now the real fun begins, which is the baking part. This is what brings it all together, in my opinion. I feel like it really... If you don't follow me and you don't know, Huda Beauty, die. Literally my ride or die. Huda Beauty, love her. She's literally the best. Just a little bit. This is too much, but just do that. Blow it if you want. Just so it's even. And then you're gonna bake. So you contour your nose while you bake. Then I'm gonna go back in with my bronzing brush. Just do that. And I'm a little brush to just... Then you're gonna set that. That's what it's looking like right now. And then again with the bronzer. And I like to go with my lips. Now I'm gonna go in my Huda. This is my mini version that I used to bake all the time. It's the Huda bake and it's in peach pie. So with this part, you just want to do a little bit. Well, that's a lot. Literally like that. That's all you need. And then I have to go, no. And then remember, when you're always baking, make sure you're always contouring as you go. It's looking a bit rough at the bottom. I'm gonna go in with this powder again. I'm just gonna okay, now I'm gonna go in with just these little lashes. You can pick whatever you want, but I like to do a simple lash look when I'm doing simple makeup, because I just find that it just looks better. Because I feel like, don't get me wrong, I love a good lash. Love me a good lash, but when you have like dramatic lashes and your makeup is not like that well done, it can look a bit weird. At least for me it does. So I like to just match the vibes. Simple makeup equals simple lashes. This is with the lashes on. I'm just gonna set everything again. Oh, then where's my Charlotte Tilbury? I'm gonna set this on as well. And then we have it. This is my natural glam look when I still want to look cute, but I can't be bothered, or I don't have enough time to do a full beat.